So if you're starting a marketing agency, you've heard of the term SMMA, and that probably also means you've heard of Tai Lopez or Gary Vee. In today's video, we're going to talk about what you can learn from these two gurus to apply to your agency so that way you can start making 6 to 7 figures or more per year. So stay tuned, here we go. Alright, welcome back and thank you for joining me. My name is Jordan Steen, also known as Serial Entrepreneur, and at this channel we want to talk to you guys all about starting a marketing agency, a personal brand, or using digital marketing to build any business online. So if you're interested, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell in the bottom right hand corner, and we'll update you with all of our newest videos, trainings, resources, and giveaways that we do every single week here at my channel. And speaking of giveaways, this week's giveaway is going to Anderson. All you have to do is leave a comment letting us know what you learned, and we program too. So Anderson, sure to send a message to our facebook.com/serial your prize there. So let's go ahead and talk about what Tai Lopez and Gary Vee can teach you guys, but make sure to stay tuned to the end of today's video and we'll give you access to our free Facebook ads training. Just make sure to stay tuned to the end, we'll tell you how to get access. So one of the biggest things that I've noticed that has not only worked for Tai Lopez and Gary Vee, but also for my brand is to try and be kind to all of your audiences or viewers out there. Big people kind of overlook the fact that, especially in the information industry where we're teaching people things that they don't know already. And sometimes people, or I've even seen gurus, look down on people when they don't do something the right way. So be kind. People don't always start or learn at a level as quickly as other people might. And it's not always about learning, but you get what I'm saying. Be kind to your audience because they will reciprocate back. Another one is just being genuine and being gracious, guys. Being genuine is something that is super important to anybody. Nobody likes to deal with people who are fake or who put on this facade that isn't actually them. So be genuine to your audience. And not only that, but be gracious to them. Do giveaways, do things to give back to the community because they are giving to you. Even though it might not seem like a fair trade all the time, it is important for you to give back to your audiences. So when it comes to your agency, you try to be gracious or apply that mentality to the clients that you're bringing onto your agency. Another big important thing that you notice with these guys is their mindset. They're not afraid to take risks, right? These guys know that taking risk is a part of any entrepreneurial journey. They also know it's about the hustle, guys. They know that nothing comes easy and that it does take a lot of hard work. So if you're not doing the same with your agency, if you're not willing to apply that same work ethic or that same work mentality, you're going to struggle in starting your business. And it's not even just an agency. Really, this applies to any type of entrepreneurial journey or business that you're out there trying to start. So keep that in mind, hustle hard. Another point that is super important that a lot of people just think is something that they can just kind of get around to once they start making a lot of money, but they read and they learn. These guys are always trying to learn new ways or new things or new improvements to basically make to their business or their lifestyle or the way that they behave. So a key point here, guys, is understanding that if you want to make it to that 7-figure, 8-figure, 9-figure mark one day, if you want to run a massive empire, you have to be willing to always keep learning. And a lot of people, I feel like, get complacent because they feel like they've learned enough and then they don't try to apply themselves to any new learning material. So never stop learning, always stay willing to, take and soak in new information. And one of the last points I want to make about mindset is that they just go and get it. They don't wait around. They don't try to plan too much or over plan. They know that there's a point where you just actually have to start taking action. And that's where a lot of people get complacent as well, or they really just never take that move is because they don't start by taking action. And if you never take action, your business will never begin to grow, right? So you have to take action. You can't be scared to fail because, that I feel like that's also part of the mindset is understanding that failure is a good thing. Really just understanding that everybody fails. And the more you fail, the more you learn because you're learning what not to do next time, right? So it's okay to fail. Be okay with that and be comfortable with failing because you will do it at some point in your journey. One of the great things that Gary Vee actually said is that I attract a crowd not because I'm an extrovert or that I'm over the top or I'm oozing with charisma. It's because I care. And that is really an important thing that with a marketing agency and with your clients or prospective clients, they have to understand that you really care because you're taking money from their business as an investment. Marketing is seen a lot of the times as an investment, like you would do if you were investing in a stock, right? Because you don't have this guarantee that you're going to make your money back on it, but proper marketing with proper techniques will allow you to make that money back. But even still, it is a gamble sometimes, or at least that's how a lot of business owners see it. So they want to know that you care about their business just as much as they do. And the reason being is because you know how it is to care about your own business and you don't want it to fail. So any money that you spend on marketing, you're going to put a lot of effort and time into. And really, that's just what a business owner is wanting from you. One of the biggest things that I've learned over the last couple of years is that networking and building those relationships is really more valuable to the business than trying to go out and do, cold email lead gen or cold calling, because you're not really building any relationships that last. Cold emailing and cold marketing can be effective in getting clients for your business, but again, I'd rather have that relationship that extends more than just this deal that we're putting together for our marketing campaign. It's more of, I want to see your business grow. You want to see my business grow. And so we're going to work together to get a mutual benefit, or to have a mutual benefit. So really quickly, guys, I have a question for you. Who do you like and dislike in the SMMA game? Who is it that you really have found, you resonate really well with, and list those names out? And then who is it that you haven't thought, was as genuine, or someone that you really, really thought was someone who was an expert in the industry that you kind of stopped following because of that? And if it's me, go ahead, tell me. It's okay. I want to know why you guys feel that way about those specific people, or what made you think that way about them. So just leave it in the comments below. So let's talk about some mindset things that I believe you should be doing as a marketing agency owner. Number one is try to read at least one book per month. And if you're not going to read a book, get some kind of credible education resource that you can actually learn from, right? So if it's reading blog content, that's fine. If you prefer to read blog content, it is okay, but make sure that the person you're reading from, or the company that you're reading from, is a credible resource. But the reason why, guys, is because it's going to help you see things from a different perspective. A lot of the time, it's going to teach you things that another business owner has already been through if you're reading the right book. So try to read at least a book a month, if not at least a book's worth of blog content in a month. Number two is never stop learning. So you can do this by going to conferences, setting up meetings with a mentor, finding peer groups, getting people to hold you accountable. So an accountability partner, right? Making sure that you're, finding a new topic every single week and actually trying to learn something new about that topic. It's all about really setting goals and creating a plan for you to continue learning. So if you have something that you're actively working on and you're writing it and planning it all out, that's going to make it a lot easier for you. But read something, try to stay learning. Number three is surround yourself with like-minded individuals, people who are entrepreneurs and who want to see success and financial success and career success in their life. Those types of people are going to help propel you forward to another level that you probably didn't even know existed. So surround yourself with people who want the same goals as you. Fourth one is take a chance. You have to believe in yourself and you have to take risks, guys. Entrepreneurship does not exist without risk, so take that chance and take the risk. Number five is going to be execute. You can only learn so much and you can only do so much. So eventually you just have to take that leap of faith and start, which kind of goes back to taking a chance, right? So you have to actually start somewhere, execute, build a plan. Don't try to perfect every single detail of that plan, but build a plan that seems solid and then start. That's really all you have to do. From there, you will start to build other plans and you'll start to formulate ways to actually execute all of the plans that you put in place. And then the last one is just pure hustle, guys. It takes work, it takes commitment, it takes a lot of ups and downs, failure and success will come out of all of this. So if you're not hustling, you're going to miss the ball. Make sure you're hustling, make sure you're out there every single day, committed to the process, even when it's not fun. And I guarantee you will see the results that you're looking for eventually. So really quick, if you're wanting to learn how to start your SMMA, I have a big old series of videos that starts with this video right up here in the top right-hand corner, how to start your social media marketing agency. Make sure to check that out. We've got tons of great training for you there. So as far as my expectations when running my marketing agency, what has really helped propel my business forward is a few things. Number one, setting expectations up front, making sure that everybody knows what's going to be happening, how much it's going to cost, and that they know exactly what is going to happen. Don't let things come out of nowhere that it was never discussed or nobody ever had any idea that it was even going to happen. To begin with, you really just want to keep things very straightforward to where everybody, and transparent really would be a good word for it. Keep it transparent so that way everybody knows what's going on with the campaigns. Next is managing those expectations throughout the process. You have to continually manage expectations of a client until you start to really prove to them, and really, I guess it's build trust enough to where they don't have to come at you and try to find, are we making money? Is it worth it still? They just kind of trust that you know what you're doing and you're making them money, right? You'll get to that point, but in the beginning, you still have to continue managing expectations. Next is over-delivering on those expectations, okay? Don't just tell them, hey, we're gonna give you this and just give them that. Try to give them just a little bit more. I'm not saying go completely out of your way and blow your budget and not make any money, but go a little bit above and beyond what you told them you were going to give them, and that will make an even happier customer. And then 4 is create immense value with those people to the point where they feel like they cannot leave. They have no choice but to stay with your agency. Build them a model or a campaign or a lead magnet of some kind that is so fantastic that they feel like they cannot stop paying you for what your services require, because if they do, they're going to lose all those leads and all the sales that they've been generating, right? Make them really need you. Set the expectations and then really create immense value to that person, and they will be a customer for life. So quick question, have you started networking with other marketing agency owners or other SMMAs? If you haven't, I really suggest doing it because it's going to help, again, propel your business forward in a way you might not have thought of. So if you want to learn more about that, check out this video up here in the top right-hand corner as well. But that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As mentioned in the beginning, all you have to do is go right below this video in the description and you will find a link to our Facebook ads training. Make sure to check that out. But for this video, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Until next time, guys, Serial Entrepreneur out.
Ready to start living the 6-figure work wherever, be your own boss lifestyle? Well, at Serial Entrepreneur Academy, we'll teach you how to use a laptop and internet to start your own social media and digital marketing agency. Get started with our free Facebook ads training. Links in the description below, guys. See you in the course. Serial Entrepreneur out.